In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of the elite squad known as the Special Words Unit. These are their stories.
Nick Williams plays Mr. Knick-Knock, a terrifying murderer being charged with aggravated assault. Ventura Austin plays Mr. Austin Ventura, an outstanding citizen who was attacked viciously with a spork. Mr. Austin Ventura is an upstanding member of his community. He spends time picking up litter.
This is an example of metonymy, a figure of speech that replaces the name of a thing with something else which is closely associated.
Oh crap, it's the 5-0.
A statement of truth or opinion expressed in a concise and witty manner. The term is applied to philosophical, moral, and literary principles.
Yes, sir. I'm going, sir.
Jenna Robinson plays Detective, Sheriff, Lieutenant, Deputy, Good and Bad.
An antithesis of words are words with a contrast or opposition between them.
Why'd you do it?
Oh yeah, I'm not from around here, I bet you, eh?
That's a lie. You're just making a really bad dialect.
It's an example of dialect, the language used by people of a specific area, class, district, or any other group of people. The term dialect involves the spelling, sounds, grammar, and pronunciation used by a particular group of people and distinguishes them and other people around them.
For you the morning of October 26, 2017. What are you doing?
That's way better than Jesse.
In a few weeks, I'll be watching you rot in a jail cell. Rows of sheds with bars like animal cages.
This is an example of apposition. Apposition is when a noun or word is followed by another noun or phrase that renames or identifies it.
Maybe jail will be like a nice vacation.
Jail is certainly not a nice vacation. Nick uses this idea of a simile to describe figurative language. Figurative language is a figure of speech to be more effective, persuasive, and impactful. Figures of speech such as metaphors, similes, and allusions go beyond this literal meaning of the words to give readers new insights. On the other hand, alliteration, imageries, or onomatopoeias are figurative devices that appeal to the senses of the readers.
Alright, let's see. Do. Hey, Mom, calm down. I know, it seems bad, I'm in jail, but hey, Mom, are you there, Mom? God dang it.
Detective, Sheriff, Lieutenant, Deputy, Good and Bad. Sorry. So, excuse me, Mr. Austin Ventura, would you mind running me through the events of last evening?
He stalked me, he tackled me, he stabbed me. He's crazy.
This is an example of parallelism of phrases. The parallelism of phrases is the use of phrases in a sentence that are similar with the same structure.
And so you're emotional right now. Would you like a glass of water? A moment to yourself?
No, I want to see him rot in jail. not out free in the community hunting his next victim.
This is an example of antithesis of phrases. Antithesis of phrases are parallel structures of phrases that emphasize the idea of contrast.
What were you doing at the time of the attack, Mr. Ventura?
I was skipping to Walmart till Mr. Knick-Knack Paddywhack Maniac Psychopath came and stabbed me. I should have known. His father did it back in '89. Like father, like son.
This is an example of parallelism of words. Parallelism of words is the use of components in a sentence that are grammatically the same or similar in their construction, sound, and meaning.
Mr. Ventura, is there any reason to believe that he was targeting anyone else, friends or family perhaps?
Yeah, he's been stalking everybody. He's a super creep. There's plenty of victims. I'm just one.
This is an example of elliptical construction. Elliptical construction is a construction that lacks an element that is recoverable or inferable from the context.
Well, Mr. Ventura, thank you for your time, and again, I'm really sorry for what happened. I'll see you next week in court.
Everybody what the hell you gotta say. The police coming straight from the underground. A young got it bad cause I'm brown. And not the other color, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority.
Man, I can't get that blood off my shirt.
You're totally innocent.
This is an example of antithesis of clauses. Antithesis of clauses is a rhetorical device in which two opposite ideas are put together in a sentence to achieve a contrasting effect.
Heather McNeil plays the role of Judge Trope. She will make the final ruling in the court case.
The definition of trope is a figure of speech through which speakers or writer intend to express meanings of words differently than their literal meaning.
Hey, I like your Christmas shirt, even though it's not Christmas.
It says Chismas.
Should have killed you.
This is a rhetorical device in which two or more clauses are balanced against each other by the reversal of their structure in order to produce an artistic effect. Order in the court. Today's supposed to be my off day. I usually give periodic sentences, but that's not happening today. Someone will go to jail. The definition of periodic sentence is a usually complex sentence that has no subordinate or trailing elements following in principal clause.
You will be arrested and you will go to jail. He will not be arrested and he will not go to jail.
Example of parallelism of clauses. Parallelism of clauses is the use of clauses that are similar in their construction.
This was evidence found at the crime scene. It is a bloody fork. You know where it was found? On the body of Mr. Austin Ventura. You know whose blood is in it? Mr. Austin Ventura! You know what else was found at the crime scene? A bloody shirt. Well, it was actually on his body, but it was found at the crime scene. And you know whose blood was on it?
His period.
Mr. Austin Ventura! Oh! From the recent evidence found, I would say that Mr. Knick-Knack deserves a complex sentence in the jail.
I believe not.
The definition of complex sentence is a sentence containing one or more dependent clauses to addition to the main clause.
So, I know it looks like blood, but, see the fork, it could easily be salad dressing. And the shirt could be Kool-Aid stain. I don't think he did it.
I know I did it.
I
I
don't
didn't do a good enough job though.
He's innocent.
I'm not
He's
innocent.
innocent.
I killed you for nothing.
He's innocent.
Okay.
So, after looking at the evidence, he's a little guilty. So, I think we should give him a simple sentence. Little simple sentence.
The definition of a simple sentence is a single sentence in grammar that has only one main or independent clause and no dependent or subordinate clause.
I think we, the jury, America, can agree that Mr. Knick-Knack deserves to be put in a compound far away for his long
This is not French dressing.
sentence.
This is not French dressing.
The definition of a compound sentence is a sentence containing two or more coordinate independent clauses, usually joined by one or more conjunctions, but no dependent clause. Order. After my own deliberation, I have decided that Mr. Knick-Knack will have a complex compound sentence for the next 69 years in the county jail. The definition of a compound complex sentence is a sentence having two or more coordinate independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses.
Whoa! I won! We won! Yeah!
Dude,
in your face!
you're going to
die
jail.
soon! Wait, what?
Going to jail.
I didn't understand.
It's
it
just
really
lost. You just,
quick. I'm a loser.
yeah,
My parents always told me that.
yeah.
I'm so sad. He's not gonna die. I'm sad. You should have died. You deserve to die. Help! Please help! I don't like it in here. Ah!
Shut up! You're gonna spend the next 69 years in this thing.
Well, I don't want to. Oh no, I dropped the soap. Not again. Just roll the credits already. Come on.
Mr. Austin Ventura is a great man. He spends his time picking up litter for his community. Wow. You're not going.
Oh, you said.
Anna Robinson, please. Deputy, sheriff, lieutenant. Oh yeah, I'm not from around here. I bet
That's
you.
a lie! That.
God.
This is an example of dialect. Dialect is the language used by people in a specific. God.
Where were you the morning of October 26, 2017? What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
You guys will be face to face, but you can't look at each other.
In a few weeks, I'll be watching you rot in a jail cell. Rose the condemned shell.
This is an example of apposition. Apposition is when a noun or word stop.
Lieutenant. What?
Y'all.
I'm attacked.
I got stabbed. I mean, you should not say words. Okay. Well, come on,
Okay, alright. Hi, I'm Detective Sheriff Lieutenant Deputy Good and Bad. Oh.
I was trying to say owie, but you did this way, man. Oh, God.
They make me able to be playing the role of Judge
Ventura,
Sheriff.
stop.
I
Ah!
didn't know such thing.
Ventura.
Hey.
Coming soon. Get it coming, 'cause it's nut.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
This is Christmas, idiot.
Oh, thanks.
This was evidence found at the crime scene. It is a bloody fork. You know whose blood is on it? Mr. Austin Ventura. I'm Detective Lieutenant Deputy. Oh, I messed that up. You're like dying of laughter.
I was going through my little laugh.
He